evening and welcome back to Fox 23 News at 9. I'm Zach Seminar. After racing by UTEP on Saturday, a pair of Southern Miss Golden Eagles have been recognized for their play on the field from this past weekend. Running back and return specialist Michael Harris was named an honoree for one of the Paul Hornung Player of the Week awards. As one of the nation's most versatile players, Harris touched the ball 3 different ways and scored a couple of TDs on Saturday in the win. Quarterback Jack Abraham was also honored as the Conference USA Offensive Player of the Week. Abraham threw for a season-high 351 yards and 3 touchdowns. Southern Miss is off this week. Then they will host UNT next weekend. Well, don't look now, but the month of November is nearing, and we are closing in on the start of the college basketball season. Yesterday, Ole Miss coach Kermit Davis met the media and spoke glowingly of where he sees his team in comparison to last year's.
At this point, I like where our team is. We're obviously compared to last year's team. I was very proud of that team. We're deeper, more athletic, probably have more of a look like an SEC team. We are young in some areas, but experienced in others.
Rebels open the exhibition season November 4th against Mississippi College. The unofficial start to the NBA season was held yesterday for a majority of the league, and Pelican fans getting to see that man Zion Williamson in their team's jersey for the first time. Expectations are high for the Pellies, and last June's top pick feels his team is built to make a run.
I can't focus on the outside stuff. I got to focus on me and what I can do to help the Pelicans win. So I think we all have the same goal in mind, that's to make the playoffs and make a run.
New Orleans opens preseason play Monday night in Atlanta. Well, college sports as we know it may be on the way to historic change. On Monday, California's governor signed legislation that could turn the concept of amateurism right on its head and open the way for players to be paid. William Longinus tells us what's at stake.
Now they have to deal with California.
California Democratic Governor Gavin Newsom kicked off a major controversy, signing a bill allowing college athletes to sell their name, image, or likeness to the highest bidder. Shoe companies, TV commercials, video games. And neither their university nor the NCAA can stop them.
It's going to change college sports for the better by having now the interests, finally, of the athletes on par with the interests of the institutions. Now we're rebalancing that power arrangement.
Until now, college athletes could not monetize their talent while in school.
You're challenging a system that's been entrenched in money and power, in a certain way of thinking for a long time.
That changed after a video game company used the image of basketball player Ed O'Bannon without his permission and lost in court.
I had moved on, and they were still making money off of my likeness.
Since then, the NCAA studied but failed to resolve the issue.
This is a Pandora's box that has now been opened that the NCAA is going to have to react to.
Several states promised copycat legislation so their universities are not disadvantaged as top recruits consider making big money at California schools. Universities and conferences face potential declines in revenue as sponsors underwrite individual stars, not athletic departments, hurting non-revenue sports.
The NCAA is very concerned from their perspective, I believe, of maintaining this competitive balance, like a level playing field for all those who participate in collegiate sports.
The law takes effect in January 2023, giving the NCAA time to reach a solution. Today it said steps are under consideration that are, quote, realistic and tied to higher education.